Hello everyone, welcome to PhotoPlay's YouTube channel and welcome back to Tuesdays with Tina. My name is Tina Smith and today I'm super excited to share a couple of projects with you using the PhotoPlay Papers 12 by 12 Travelogue Collection pack. With summer vacation here, there's a lot of traveling going on, and then also I think with graduations happening, young adults are spreading their wings and traveling to lots of fun places, so I thought we'd create a couple cards using this collection. Part of the collection, there are some stamp and dies. This one here is super fun. We have a lot of travel images, and then we also have the coordinating die set we'll be using on our projects today. And to create my card base, I'm bringing in the Travelogue My Colors Cardstock Variety Pack. 4 different colors of cardstock in here, and I'm using this one here. This is Twilight. I love the color of this, and this is a heavyweight, so it's perfect for card bases. We're going to go ahead and start by doing a little bit of stamping. We're going to be stamping multiple images, so I'm bringing in my stamping positioner. I love that there's sentiments in here. The journey begins. We're going to stamp this along with the location indicator. Let's see. We will do a little bit of navigation with our compass. We'll stamp the arrow. We're going to stamp Travelogue. And I think we're going to do the airplane also. I'm going to stamp my images with my black ink. And they stamp beautifully. In the begins of this sentiment and also in Travelogue, you can color in the sentiment. So that's what I'm going to do. And also I'm going to bring in a gray marker and do a little bit of shading on my airplane. And that's it, not too much to that. I'm going to go ahead and take the coordinating die set, and we will go ahead and separate these and die cut out each of our images. My images are die cut out, and we'll put these off to the side, and I have some pattern papers that I picked out also. I'm going to tell you the names of the pattern papers only because your favorite craft store, or some of your favorite craft stores, sell these individually. So I have Documented, which I really love because this is a 12 by 12 sheet with lots of tags on here. I'm going to be using Documented. We also have Destinations. Destinations have a whole bunch of stamps that I like. I will also be reusing the reverse side of Destinations. And then we have Traveler. I like the stripes. So I'm going to go ahead and pick out some tags. I believe these two are the ones I want to trim away for our card today, and I'll trim down some pattern papers and I'll be right back. I created an A2 card with the My Colors Travelogue Variety cardstock. It's a nice heavyweight too. Okay, and then I also have a panel that I trimmed down that's 4 inches by 5 1/4. This is going to leave me a little bit of a border on my card base. I'm going to go ahead and adhere that with my tape runner. For my tag, I'm going to use a hole punch and just punch out that hole. And then using some black and white baker's twine, I'm going to thread this through. I'm going to turn this around. We're going to add some tape behind here. And I'm going to add this. Down the center. There's a little bit overhanging, so I'm going to trim this away. And then I will tie a bow with the thread. Now I have some more pattern paper. I have the diagonal stripes. This is a 1/2 inch strip. I'm going to go over the seam of the tag, and then I'm going to add some adhesive behind a 1/4 inch strip of pattern paper, and we're going to just layer that right in the center. And then we'll just trim away the excess. Now I'm going to bring in our 12 by 12 sticker sheet from our Travelogue Collection pack. Lots of fun stickers in here. And I think the stamps are going to go really good on here. So we're going to take some of the stamps. And what I'm going to do is, since this is a sticker, what I like to do is take a piece of foam. I will trim it down. So it fits right behind the sticker. And then you still have a little bit of the tackiness of the sticker. So if you want to use your anti-static powder tool and do a little tapping and add some powder to those sticky edges, it just takes away the tackiness. I'm going to do the same thing with a few more stamps. Now that my stamps have a little bit of dimension, I'm going to kind of arrange them how I want them on my tag here, kind of evenly spacing them. And then I also took the arrow from our sticker sheet and I put foam tape behind here also. I thought we'd have the arrow pointing to our stamp here. So I'm going to go ahead and add some glue. And we'll go ahead and add all of our stamps to our tag here. And I think that gives me the dimension that I like. Okay, for this card we're going to use our compass or our navigation. Let's see. And I'm going to add the sentiment that says the journey begins here. And I think we're going to add, want to add a little bit of glue. And we'll add our location right in the middle. I am going to pop this one up with a foam square. And last but not least, I'm going to go over the compass and we're going to give this a little bit of shine. This goes on cloudy, but it will dry clear. And then, last but not least, I'm going to use my sparkle pen. I'm going to go over our locator. And also the bottom of our sentiment here. We'll give that a little bit of shine. And that will finish off my first card. We're going to jump into our next project. For my next card, I trimmed down the stamp pattern paper. This measures 4 inches by 5 1/4. I'm going to go ahead and adhere this to my card base. Making sure our images are right side up. We'll tack this down. And then we have our tag. I'm going to go ahead and punch a hole in this one as well. And we're going to thread some of that black and white baker's twine through here. I'll flip this around. We're going to add some adhesive. We'll tack this down to the right of our card. And we'll trim away what's hanging over, and then we will go ahead and tie a bow with this one. In our stamp set, we have the postage edge here. I'm going to take that. I'm going to bring back my black ink. I'm going to use my black ink, and we're going to stamp the postage edge over the tag and over our stamps here. I want to do the same thing, but this time I'm going to flip it around on this side, like so. Picked out the stickers I'm going to use for this card. I have the globe, and I did put foam behind it. I'm going to go ahead and add some glue. And we're going to tack this down. And I'm going to pop up my Travelogue as a home for my globe to sit on. So let's add some foam tape behind here. We'll go ahead and add that. Wonderful. We have baggage and we have check-in. I think it goes really well with our airplane. So I'm going to add some glue behind these. And I did do the same with the foam, so we have a little bit of dimension. We will add this. Just make sure those straight. The nice thing is there's grid lines on our tags, so that will help out with keeping everything straight. We have our airplane. I'm just going to add a little bit of glue behind here, and I'm going to tack that down right over our globe. Maybe we'll lower it just a little bit. And then we have our little arrow. I'm going to put some foam tape behind here. And we will add that. I'm going to take the little heart that's in our stamp set. I'm going to use my black ink. And this is a pigment ink because I think pigment ink will work better on my sticker. I'm going to add a little heart to my globe there. And then there's also like some postage stripes or some airmail stripes. I'm going to take that and I'm going to add some stripes to our background too. Just a little bit, I think will. Wonderful. For this card, I'm going to add a little bit of shine, and I'm going to go over my airplane with my glossy accents. And then I'll go over the arrow with my sparkle pen, and then also the letters on my Travelogue so they stand out a bit. And then that finishes that card. So here's both of the cards that I made today with the PhotoPlay papers, 12 by 12 Travelogue Collection pack. I hope you enjoyed my projects. Thanks so much for joining me. I wish you a lovely day, and we will see you soon. Bye-bye.